The channel for games, guides, and glitches. Suddenfall here with a guide for Prison Loop. Before we start this, I'm going to show you some anomalies. So basically with anomalies, you have to leave the way you came in. This is one of them, roaches. It can be on any number. See, for this one it's on number 3, but I also get it during my run on number 1. Then we have lights going out. We have 3 bunk beds here. These are some of the things you'll have to look out for. I don't know if I captured everything, but I did a lot of runs to try and find everything. Prisoner has a weapon, so as you can see, it's a nice clear lead pipe. This one is their old toll, as you can see here. Then we have a fire. This one you can sometimes spot before you even open the door because it'll be giving this fire kind of glow outside. Then there's no cell door on this one here. Then we have just walls on these 2 cells. And here we get a hanging prisoner, so rather than being in his cell, he's hung himself. We have a missing prisoner here. There's no vents here, so there's these black vents that are up on the roof, and sometimes they're not there. This one is an open cell between the 2 prisoners. This one is a flickering light. It activates, I'm pretty sure, either as soon as you open the door or halfway through. This one's a missing bed. The toilet paper actually appears, that's why I've circled the toilet paper in particular, so you can tell the bed's missing. This one is a giant teepee. The same prisoner, he'll have a giant toilet instead. As you can see, on the left is the smaller one, and on the right is the bigger one. So right here we have the explosives. This one is a missing table. This prisoner will act strangely and laugh maniacally. This prisoner has a shiv. It's very hard to see, so I've had to come in close for the photo. The lights will go out. Then we've got a missing ladder. As you can see on the left, there's the ladder, and on the right, there's no ladder. Then we have lots of security cameras. And right here we have a missing security camera. It'll always be this security camera that's missing, not the other 2. Or at least that's what happened with me. Then when walking to the middle, all the doors open and shut like so. It only activates once you walk to the middle though. There'll be a missing orange line. The keypad on both sides says don't, so always check the keypad when you walk inside. And there'll be a missing vent cover. As you can see here on the left, the cover, and then on the right it's missing. So we'll start our run now. We have to make it through 9 levels. If you find any of those anomalies, you have to turn back. Like I said, I don't know if I found everything, but I found everything I could. The first section, 0, has no anomalies, so you can go through safely. So we're on our first loop, so the first thing you want to check is the cameras and the roof, and then the line on the right there, then the keypad, then the left table, then the 3 bunk beds in the right here. Check this, and as you can see, we checked the number for the roaches, and that's what we got. So we leave the way we came, and we go back to this door here down the bottom of the stairs, and we open this one. That'll mean we're on level 2 now. And again, we check for anomalies, so I check the roof, I check the stripe, I check the keypad, I check the left table, I check the prisoner to make sure he doesn't have a weapon, check the bunk beds, check this one to make sure he's not hanging, check for the roaches, check this one for the ladder, and right here is where I activate one that sometimes will only activate halfway through. There's a couple like that, and that basically means you have to leave. So this will bring us to number 3. So again, we check all the things we've been checking. I haven't done a full run of the checks yet because I keep getting anomalies. And right here I get another one. The keypad says don't, which is why we check the keypad. Check for the 3 bunks. Check for the hanging prisoner. Cockroaches. Missing ladder. Giant items or missing prisoner. Cell door open. Shiv. Vent. Missing bunk bed. And this one I could never find what was missing. So that's the only cell I don't know. I always double check the roof just in case the camera or the vent or the lights I might not have noticed straight away. But with it being safe, we can safely leave and exit. And this will give us another achievement. So as you hear the bombs, just leave. So now we're up to 6, so we can check all the things. Everything up the top's fine. The line's there. Keypad doesn't say don't. Tables on the left is still there. There's 2 bunk beds, not 3. He doesn't have a weapon. He's not hanging. The ladder's still there. No giant items, and that prisoner's still in his cell. No open cell. No shiv. Vents there, and the bunk bed's there. So other than something maybe in this cell, we're good to continue. As you can see, here's the fire, and on the walls you can see the discoloration, so you knew as soon as you opened it, it was going to be fire. And right here we got the missing line, so we can leave this one. And now we got 9. 9 has no anomalies, you can go straight through. It's just like 0. Because it's bright, I'm going to aim on the floor, turn around, and then walk into the brightness so you don't have to look at that. But once you finish it, you will get another achievement. So we want to restart, and this time we want to die. So the anomalies that can kill us are the fire, because you can go into it, the bomb, and the guy that chases us with a knife. Again, 0 has no anomalies, so just go straight through. What I like to do is run through the levels properly, so when I see an anomaly, I head back, and if I miss it, I miss it. For example, here I got the line again, so I went on to 2, and basically, once we die, this will be our last achievement. I prefer to save dying till last, just because I think it's easier than going through and getting to say 8 or 7 and then dying and then having to get up to that again. This way there's no stress. We can just casually look to see if there's any of the anomalies and hope that we get the randomization of one that will kill us. I find around the 4th to 5th one usually is a deadly one. Not always the case, but usually. Sometimes you can go further, sometimes you can get one that's earlier. Right here I got the bomb, so we're going to go out with a bang. And with that we get You Died, our last achievement, and our 1000 Gs. Congratulations, and thank you for watching, and thank you sometimes you for the code.